And we're back, a marriage made in heaven, just like that. There was literally like less than a second break between those two pauses right there. It was immaculate what I did, but. Let's see. Oh fuck! What the hell? Holy shit! Well, I wasn't expecting that.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
My
Now
God.
the DA wants my head.
I want to make homicide. You know you knew that.
Why is the word abbreviation so
I say
long?
we bust in there and find the
What the
goddamn
hell?
evidence.
People actually talk like this back in the 40s?
I don't want to be rude, but I...
Yeah, you're driving, I'm not.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah. I don't want to. Why would I ever want to drive when I can just have my buddy drive? He's slow ass though, holy shit. Look at hit and run too, I need you.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Okay. Run the mill bullshitting, I guess. Ray's Cafe at 4:25 a.m. Holy shit, this is early in the morning. Do we have lives? Like, what are we doing? Shouldn't we be asleep? Okay. Why are people just randomly just at a bar at 4 a.m.?
Detectives, over here.
That doesn't seem very plausible to me.
Oh, Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Obvious
That's
40s
so.
movie joke,
Take a
haha.
formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Alright. Let's look at this hat. I like hats. I wish we all wore these hats. Nothing. Surely. Okay. Just a hat.
Phelps? Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Oh god. Well, you know, as much as I love touching dead men's arms, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave this one out. How's your face doing, man? Oh, am I hearing cracks? Oh, please. Okay, we're done with that. Stop. Let go. Okay. Yep, that was great. Why is everyone gonna have letters in their pockets? Dear Mr. Patterson, it's with great pleasure that we acknowledge your receipt of your application for Okay.
Madison has life insurance.
What the fuck? Okay. Well, I don't know why what the fuck is written on there, but nope, don't want the arm. You can put that down, Phelps. One is left pocket, or that's his right. Yeah, that's his right. I guess. Yeah.
We can notify next of kin.
We're in 1910s, yeah. 37 or 36. Nothing? Surely. Is that it? Just a couple bucks. Everyone had the same wallets back in the 40s. Okay.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Okay.
Sorry, Phelps, do you mind if I get on with this?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
That's great. I'm glad it was a good 20 feet.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Like that one Meatloaf song.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Okay. Why is there a gun in here?
It's all yours, Detective.
Alright, well. I feel like that's all we're gonna need. What's up?
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Alright.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Seems truthful to me.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Okay.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Alright.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid.
No one has that sort of memory.
3C8.
No one has that sort of memory. I'm calling bullshit. She did it. She hit her. What do you look like? Okay, she's poised.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Oh. Yeah. I don't believe you.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Oh, God. Penis size.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Alright.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
You already know.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'm sure they have a lot to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
Oh shoot, hold on, I
How
want to
can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Oh God. Alright.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special. No. He came here with his wife. She
Who
didn't
drinks
seem
with their
too
wife?
interested in the booze, though.
People do that? They just drink with their wives at a bar? What do you look like? Okay.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
There's a guy again. What
Who
the hell?
knows? I just served the drinks.
Look at him. No, you're lying.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
There he is, right there, drinking that
Unless
beer.
he was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Oh, God. Shrink to the stars, man. This guy again. We'll watch this.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
This doctor's like a nut job. That's all I can pick from that. That's just, shit, no, I didn't want to read this. Nope. Nope, can we... Nope, can we skip? Skip. Nope. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Come in.
Can we... Nope, nope.
Have a
Oh,
seat.
God. Nope, stop.
Thanks.
Oh, God.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
No. Why isn't there a skip button?
Fine.
Alright, guys, well, you got to suffer through this. I'm gonna get a Pepsi. I'll be right back.
Can I be
Yep.
honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
You are listening to Duke Ellington on KTI.
Alright guys, we're back. At least I'm back. We're putting that down right now. Never happened. Okay. Yep. But then I got chips and Pepsi now, so we're good to go. What are we doing again?
What now?
You could use the phone in the back of the bar. Call in what we have on the suspect vehicle.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
You're driving, by the way. I sure as hell aren't. And not.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Alright, let's do this. Wait, what?
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
What a nice catch.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
No shit.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Such a nice car. But, my car's faster, man.
I wonder if he killed someone driving like this.
Well, Jesus Christ.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Oh, yeah.
Kill someone.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Oh, sister, I was so tight I
Give it
couldn't
up,
walk.
LAPD! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me.
He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Sheldon, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Well,
leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
well, that was unfortunate. But we nailed him.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies died.
Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Alright. I can dig it. She probably killed the guy, pushed him out. That makes sense. I live with that. Problem is, how do I figure out how?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
She's a whore. I can just look at the way she dresses. I mean, look.
We wanted to
Cleavage
give you
in
the
the
facts
40s.
about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Alright. You're lying. I can tell.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Oh God.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this. Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Oh shit. The plot thickens. No, I have to drive. You drive?
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah.
And where exactly are we going?
Yeah, you're right. I ain't driving. You think I am? I don't have to drive, but I can just fast travel everywhere.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Yep, that's me.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene.
Well, that's interesting.
I saved a whole year for that car.
So he was stabbed, eh?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yeah.
Do we know where we're going?
Yeah, we do. So he was stabbed, eh? That sounds like a job for me in the next part, because I'm going to stop the recording right here.